Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how you can add wholesale features to your WordPress Multivendor website using Dokan. So let's get started. As you can see, we have a WordPress website over here. We are using a Blocksy starter site for this, and we already have logged into our WordPress admin dashboard and we have Dokan already installed. If you want to learn how you can create a multi-vendor website using Dokan, we already have a tutorial on that topic. You can find it in the description. So to enable the wholesale feature, we need the wholesale module. So what we need to do is go to Dokan and go to modules. And from here, you can see there are various modules available. What we're going to do is scroll down and enable the wholesale module over here. And it's going to automatically reload and add the wholesale module to your website. Now you're going to see a new option over here, the wholesale customers. Currently, we don't have any wholesale customers. And in the settings section, we are going to see a new option called wholesale. This will give you a few options, but we will come back to this later on. First, let's take a look at our vendor dashboard. We're going to visit our site and go to the My Account section. And let's go to the vendor dashboard. So this is the vendor dashboard. To create a wholesale product or add a wholesale pricing to a product, what we need to do is go to the product section. Now, if you already have an existing product and you want to add wholesale features to it, you can click on Edit. Then enable the wholesale pricing option and add the wholesale price along with the minimum quantity. Or what you can do is add a new product entirely. So we're going to click on Add New Product. And let's call our product Table 2. All right. Now this is a simple product. And here we can add a product image. So let's choose this image. Skip cropping. And now we can add a price to this product. We can add a general price, and we can also add a discounted price, like so. From categories, let's choose tables. And for brands and tags, we're going to leave it as it is. And now let's add some short description. And a description. And we're going to skip this inventory and taxing option. And we're simply going to go to the wholesale options over here. Now, if we enable wholesale for this product, we're going to get the wholesale price and a minimum quantity for the wholesale. So now we can add the wholesale price. So we added the wholesale price and the minimum quantity. Now we can simply click on Save Product. And that is successful. And our product has been successfully created. Now if we go to the product section, and if we scroll down, here we can see the Table 2, but the price that we are seeing is the regular price, as you can see. So why are we not seeing the wholesale price? That is because we are not a wholesale customer. So if we go back to our dashboard and go to Dokan and click on wholesale customer, here you can see there's no wholesale customers. Again, if we go to the settings section and select the wholesale tab over here, you can see there are three options. Who can see wholesale price? You can either choose all users. So if you do, all users will see the wholesale pricing. Or you can choose only wholesale customers. Now this will add a new feature to your website where your regular customers must become a wholesale customer in order to see the wholesale pricing or to purchase the product at the wholesale price. The next option, show wholesale price on the shop archive. So we are going to enable this. And finally, there's the need approval for customers. So when your customers become a wholesale user, you will have to manually approve of them in order for them to become a wholesale customer. Now, as we're the admin, we do not need the approval. We just need to apply for the wholesale customer role. So we're going to save changes, although we didn't do any changes over here. Now we are going to go back to our website and we are going to go to our account section. And from here, you're going to see there's an option, become a wholesale customer. There's an option by default over here. So if we click on it, we are going to become a wholesale customer directly as we're the admin. So now if we go back to our dashboard and if we hover mouse over Dokan, and now click on Wholesale Customer, you can see that we are a Wholesale customer right now. We can disable the status, so now we're not a Wholesale customer, but if we enable it, we're now a Wholesale customer. So you can manage your Wholesale customers from here. Now, if we go back to our site and go to the product section and scroll down, here we can see the wholesale pricing. If we click on this product, and we cannot order this because this is our own product. To actually see this, we are going to do a few things. First, let's go to the Dokan and click on Settings. And now let's enable this for all users, just to show you how this looks like. So now if we visit our shop and click on the table, now let's visit this in an incognito tab. All right, we've opened this up in an incognito tab. Now you can see how this will look like. Now, if we order 10 of these products, which is the minimum quantity in order to get the wholesale price. Now, if we view the cart, and now you can see that we are getting the wholesale price. We actually had to create an account and apply to become a wholesale customer in order to get this price. Okay, so that is how you can actually add the wholesale feature to your WordPress multi-vendor website using Dokan. Now, we are also going to see one more thing. So if we go to the vendor shop and let's go to the product section. Now, if we have an existing product, we can simply click on Edit, scroll down, and we can enable the wholesale feature for this product. And let's say the price is 85. So let's add a wholesale price for a minimum quantity of 10. And now if we click on Save, now we will also see the wholesale pricing for this product as well. So you can also add wholesale pricing to your existing product in this way. And we can also create a product variation. So if we go to the product section and if we click on Add New Product, and from here, let's say we're going to add chair 2. And from this drop down, we're going to choose variable. And let's say we have a variation for this chair. So what we're going to do is, from this category, we're going to choose chairs. Let's add some text over here. And now from this attribute and variation section, we need to add some attributes. So we're going to click on Add Attribute, and we're going to add a simple name, such as, let's say, red, used for variation. Let's click on Attributes, and then we can add another one. And for this, we are going to add large. Okay, and then for this, we're going to add medium. And now let's save these attributes. And now after you save this, you can, and from here, we're going to click on Create Variations from all the attributes. And now it's going to create some variations. So any red, any blue. Then we can choose any of these variation. And then we can add the price, and we can also enable the wholesale price for this product. So this variation is now saved, and then we can add it for this variation as well. All right, so these variations are saved. Now we can save the product. And now if we go to the product section, and if we click on chair 2, and now you can see that the wholesale price is working. Now the variation that I've created for this product does not make that much sense, but you get the general idea. So that is how you can add the wholesale pricing for variable products as well. Now, of course, in order to use this feature, you need to get the pro version of Dokan. So in case you want to get Dokan, let's take a look at the pricing. So let's scroll down and take a look at the pricing. So there's annual and lifetime plans available. Let's start with the annual plans. So the starter plan is normally available for $149. With it, you get 1 site license, 3 premium modules, product, bulk edit, admin, coupon support, and other features. The professional plan is available for $249. This gives you 3 site licenses and 23 premium modules. The business plan is available for $499, and this gives you 5 site licenses and access to over 42 premium modules. Now, this plan will also include the wholesale module. The enterprise plan is available for $999. And this gives you all the features and 20 site licenses. So this is the best valued plan that you're getting. Now, as you can see, there are 30%, 35%, 40%, and even 45% off on these prices. So if you decide to get Dokan right now, you can get it at a discount price. You can also take a look at the lifetime plans, which are a bit more expensive, but since this is just a one-time payment, you can understand. Now, if you're wondering what modules you'll be getting with these plans, there's a way to check this out. So if we go to the module section from here, and now if we scroll down, you can see all the plans are included over here. The starter, professional, business, and enterprise. Of course, the enterprise will give you access to all the features and modules. But if you want to get the wholesale module, you will have to get minimum the business plan. So if we take a look at the business plan and scroll down over here, you can see the wholesale module is available on this plan. Okay. Now that brings us to the end of today's video. We hope that was helpful for you. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos such as this one. So thank you for watching. See you next time.